Hey guys, Dangelo here from TCG Update, and I'm just messing around with a deck I made, and so that's what you're going to be watching, but I'm at least going to attempt to rant about this new ban list and then go from there. So essentially this is going to be a ban list rant, but I don't know, maybe it's going to be something else. We'll see, it's going to be a rant, we'll leave it at that. So you have effective March 1st, new ban list for Yu-Gi-Ohs. When I first saw it, I wasn't shocked. I feel like that's almost the problem in a way. I wasn't shocked because they didn't do anything really except they were attempting to just take the wind-ups and strangle all of their children until they were traumatized enough to perform seppuku. But it didn't happen that way because we already, I think I've seen 3 wind-up OTK and loops and stuff already discovered on this ban list. When that's not healthy. Yeah, there's the one I remember is to Papo something. I have no clue how to pronounce that card. The Butterfree looking thing, the butterfly. You use 2 of those, and then you target the wind-up rat to do all the shenanigans. And you first start that combo off with the Summoner Monk. So basically, they just replaced the wind-up magicians with Summoner Monk, and it just basically did the same thing, just having to waste a tad more resources. So it's not as efficient, I guess you could say, but it's still there, which is kind of annoying because of the fact that this deck has survived 4 formats since it came out, and there's been OTKs and loop combos and almost every single one. It's ridiculous because every time they've tried to just neuter the deck, and they find a way to find a new pair of testiculars, which is just ridiculous and not healthy for anybody. So, even though we're all hoping, except the wind-up players obviously, that we wouldn't have to see that bull. We wouldn't have to see that bull this format. It's still going to be around. I feel like at the beginning of the format, maybe they're not going to be as popular because people are going to be on that misconception that they are hit pretty hard. That somebody's going to find a way to top at some sort of event. Maybe not get first because it's not as efficient, but top in some manner. And then those wind-ups are just going to be coming back, and everybody's going to be upset and sad. Another thing about the ban list that I didn't really like is that they didn't really touch Mermail. It is a relatively new archetype per se, but it's not that new, and it's definitely a problem because Deep Sea Diva is kind of like a tour guide in there, and they have 3 of them, and tour guide's still semi-limited, and then the Sand, but that's not the purpose here. So they have that, and then they have the giant beaters they can get rid of their hand for no work, and then plus all craziness. And yeah, it's just not healthy. And we all thought the Mermail Atlanteans were annoying, and then Billy Break had the top with the Mono Mermail, which just gave a new type of Mermail deck for us to be annoyed of. And yeah, that's not cool. Especially since at the sneak peek I put in Abyss Squall and it was going for 15, and then the next day it went for $1, and I was upset because I was supposed to sell one to somebody and they didn't want it anymore. So I lost $15 on that, and so I got rid of it for a common. And now, because Billy Break had to finally he had to do something now after I got rid of it, the card has become somewhat pricey again, 5 or 6, which is annoying because of the fact that I got rid of mine for a quarter. But yeah, that's my problem, just being stupid. I'm not gonna go for that. Yeah, so Mermail, pretty stupid. But they put up Mind Crush up to 3, which I think is kind of cool. Because now, with all the revealing in the game, Wind Up Shark, since that's still a thing, Megalo, and High Priestess. Yeah, that's kind of 3. That's what I was looking for. You all have to reveal to special summon them, and triple Mind Crush, you can, when they reveal, you can just get rid of it from their hand. And then you get a free look at their hand to see all the plays they could possibly do and get rid of a card from their hand. So, yeah, thumbs up, I guess, for that. It's probably going to be annoying, like, for heroes, we search a lot, and then they're just going to mind crush everything, and that's going to get annoying, but it still helps out the decks that need to be neutered slightly. And the Thunder King, the 2, it's kind of pointless in a way, because nobody really used, or nobody mained 3, but people sided the 3rd one, and that helps a decent amount of decks become more successful now. Oh, also on these ban lists, they brought back the Kalutes, and that's cool because I like the archetype Blackwing. I think they're pretty cool, and now they're actually going to be played. Well, I say that, but I feel like nobody's actually. I still feel like nobody's going to use this deck, even though I honestly feel this deck's not going to be like meta or like tier like 2 or 1.5 or whatnot until they bring up Black Whirlwind, because I feel like nobody's going to want to bother to try. Like, these are good, they're awesome. Triple Kalute. Still doesn't change the fact that I don't feel anybody's going to use them. But if they do, and I'm completely wrong, which I wouldn't entirely be surprised, that'd be kind of interesting, because I like Blackwings, and I want to see more Synchros. Speaking of Synchros, they're coming out, or they announced these new ones coming out in Lord of the Tachyon Galaxy. They're pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. The rank 5 is pretty busted, and then we have a level 3 generic finally, because I remember all the times I used to Synchro, and I'd just be like, fuck, that level doesn't exist. What am I supposed to do here, Konami? Thank you so much for screwing me over by not creating a simple concept of a card. I wouldn't even care if it was a bad Synchro. I just need a generic level 3, like, now. So they finally came out with it. I don't remember specifically what that one does, but I remember it's not that bad. And I'm really digging this level 5 one, because it's pretty easy to make level 5s in Fableds, and that deck is pretty fun. I like how they recently topped a regionals in Australia. I think that's kind of awesome, because Fableds need their love too, I guess. And where was I going with that? Oh yeah, when it declares an attack, I believe it is. It might just be once involved in battle, but once it declares an attack, I'm pretty sure your opponent can't activate spell or traps, and I'm tempted to say even monster effects until the end of the battle, or the end of the damage step, which is kind of awesome. Like, just summon and just come at them and not really be worried. That's always awesome. That I'm a big fan. It's so cool to me. Yeah, so that's awesome. Let's see here. What else to talk about? Oh, warning to 1. That's kind of neat. I'm getting a text message. Pardon me for being rude. Yeah, sure. That's a great response. Okay, now that I'm not being annoying. Shit. Warning to 1, yeah. That's an interesting choice, because there's so many, like, swarm the field, and then so much, the game's so fast that they just, opponents swarm big beaters really fast, like I've kind of been doing here. And now we don't have, like, ways to negate them. Like, yes, warning was 2,000 life points, but that 2,000 saved you a decent amount. Like, I will be honest, I personally don't even like the card, but I will say it had its purpose, definitely, and should not have been limited or whatnot, because we kind of need it. Like, somebody goes Gores, and, like, you're just like, well, okay, free 27 beater, good game. Unless you have, like, the back row, like, to stop their attacks afterwards, after it's summoned. And then, yeah, you still have your 1 MST, but, like, triple triple MST, triple Dust Tornado, triple Twister for whatever reason somebody would want to use that. Triple Wild Tornado, triple... yeah, I've been using this deck. What's it called? Night Beam, triple Night Beam. And then, like, the one Stratus for just that certain archetype player. And then Dark Worlds can discard the Graphite and pop stuff. I'm pretty sure High Priestess, you can, when it's summoned or something like that, I don't know much about the prophecies, then you can pop a card, I'm pretty sure. So basically, oh, and Heavy Storm. So, that one measly card in your back row is most likely not going to be there when you need it, and you're just like, well, cool, thanks Konami for all that, like, fuck Gores. Gores is supposed to be that card that Konami created to stop stupid OTK plays, which the concept of it's okay, until the fact that, like, they drop it, and then it just becomes, like, their win condition, and you're just like, no, please stop. Like, obviously your opponent's not going to like you dropping the Gores, but it's so difficult to get over. It's a free 27 beater, and, like, most likely if you're attacking in this, you're going to be attacking with a decently high attack. It's a stupid attack with, like, 1,000 attack. So they drop the Gores, and then they get the 27 plus a token that is equal, so they can automatically have, like, super advantage just because they dropped one card from their hand. It's ridiculous. Oh my god, Gores. Okay, but that's not what we're discussing, I guess. I don't know what we were discussing, I'm not gonna lie. It went from that rank 5 to something. Okay, so... Oh my, what were we talking about? Oh, okay, well, I know something else we could talk about. This level 7 Synchro monster that's coming out, I'm pretty sure it's level 7 at least. See, it's pretty cool, because it's token support. Are we gonna get an archetype around tokens? Because if we do, that'd be really cool. Because tokens are kind of a neat concept of the game. And it's just pretty cool. I'm pretty sure its effect, it has, like, I'm tempted to say this is the one with 0 attack and 27 defense, or something around that. And its effect is your tokens can't be destroyed by battle or card effects. And when it's destroyed, you can special summon one sort of archetype monster from your graveyard except it. So, yeah, that's kind of awesome. So is this archetype, I forget what it's called, is it gonna involve tokens? If it does, that'd be kind of cool. And then Gores will just kind of sneak its way and fuck up people again. I hate this card. This card needs to go. Yes, it stops dirt plays, but stops them at a ridiculously homosexual rate. Yeah, so, now, to Gores. Another thing is they brought Tsukuyomi up to 2, which is kind of cool. I like the card Tsukuyomi. It just has too low attack, which it's kind of neat because, like, kind of helps Prophecy in a way, because you could toss it into, like, run 2 of those, and then they limited, or semi-limited Thunder King, which hurts the deck, and so it gives you, like, another out to these 2 Thunder Kings. Basically, there's a Tsukuyomi for each Thunder King your opponent could have, so just summon and attack over, and it's kind of cool. I probably should be holding this Gores. I'm not talking about Gores. But I don't have a Thunder King nor a Tsukuyomi. Don't question it, because I'm not a good player. Yeah, I stopped playing. Like, forgive me. I stopped caring after a while. I'm just gonna draw a new hand. I don't think anybody really cared. So yeah, that's always interesting. So, I definitely recommend siding the Mind Crushes. Another thing about this ban list, which I thought was kind of weird, that BLS, like, that card needs to go fuck itself. I'm sorry, it's too good. Like, get rid of a Light and a Dark, which are normally the best archetypes in the game, and then let's give you a 3,000 beater that removes stuff from play and can attack twice. No, that's not cool. And then some people are like, just get rid of the Monster Reborn. I can kind of agree, except the Monster Reborn's like that. It's part of Yu-Gi-Oh! You almost can't get rid of in a way because it's so nostalgic. But then there's... Let's see here. This is why you pre-plan everything, people. in my heroes alone, I could special summon from my graveyard 4 times. That's just, like, instant game if I have this with the Stratus. It's ridiculous. Like, this Call of the Honins need to... like, I like Call of the Honins, kind of awesome, because it helps me win. But being non-biased here, this is too many times I can just get my stuff back for basically doing nothing. And then, this just supports in sectors. It's just... This shouldn't be a thing. Like, I can agree to this, and maybe this, but not that. This should not be a thing. Monster Reborn is is obviously more overpowered because it's a spell, you don't have to wait a turn, and the fact that you can get it from your opponent's graveyard. But it's almost a part of Yu-Gi-Oh! You can't remove. It's part of Yu-Gi-Oh! Itself in a way. Yes, the card is broken now. I'm definitely not arguing that. These, on the other hand, like, yeah, they're kind of nostalgic, but they're not Monster Reborn level. And they're just like mini Monster Reborns that let's use 3 of them because derp. So that is a thing. And triple MST is stupid. I explained this on morning part already, but triple MST is stupid because it just supports like hardcore dirt plays which pop back rows and then not really be afraid to swarm the field with our fast decks because that's what Yu-Gi-Oh! Is. And that's not cool because the point of the game is kind of like an offensive and defensive kind of thing. So if you just get rid of all the defense, it's kind of defeating the purpose. And so, speaking of dirt plays, this card is so ridiculous. It's basically do ridiculous combo, let's do it again later, and then plus. Or this card is, oh, I'm a bad player, I messed up really bad, let's restart? Can I restart like all the mess ups I just did? That shouldn't this is also something that shouldn't exist in this game. And while I'm on the topic, one last thing here, because I'm running out of time here. Where is it? This thing is like, I love this card to death because it's so good, but it's so good. First turn Shockmaster, they lose. It's so stupid. This should have been banned or like at least limited or something. So, rate, comment, subscribe, thumbs up. Let's see here. Comment if you want to see if you want deck profile of this. I might just do it anyhow. It's pretty cool. I like this deck. So rate, comment, subscribe, and see you later.